Hey guys, welcome back. I really enjoyed getting to be with you on Sunday. Thank you for those of you who put up with what was left of my voice. We wanted to give you a few questions. As you walk into your work week, whether it's time spent at the family dinner table, around the water cooler, maybe over a cup of coffee at 12100, or just hanging out with friends in your small group. 4 questions to follow back on our sermon from Joseph this week. First of those is this. What hard thing are you dodging because it would cost you too much or reward you too little? We spent a lot of time talking about the fact that Joseph makes some decisions which make no worldly sense when he lays down his plans and a lot of his pride to follow what God is calling. So think on that for just a little bit. Second question. Whose struggle could you make a difference in if you were to stand up? Talk a lot about standing up for friends at my dinner table these days. Being the one who stands up for the kid who's being left on or picked out. And that goes a whole lot further than just school. Maybe that's your work environment and you need to be the one who stands up for the employee who's being left out, whether that's as a fellow employee or as an employer. Maybe it's the person you've been driving past on the side of the road whose life you need to step into and make a difference. Maybe it's that lonely friend who needs an invite to small group this week. Whose life could you change if you stand up? Third question, and probably my very favorite question, what's the scary thing that God's calling you to this week? You know, I know in my heart there's that certain kind of fear that comes when I know it's God that's asking. Whether that's something that you need to lay down, maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a forgiveness that you need to give. Or maybe it's something that God's calling you to do. Maybe that's a mission trip or a ministry or being part of one of our change groups. Whatever that is, let me encourage you to step up this week. And really, the final question ties right into that, and that is just this. What would change if you accepted Joseph's challenge to choose faith over fear? We see that time and again in Joseph's life. Every time those angels step in and ask crazy things of Joseph, which changed the world that we know today, we see Joseph choose faith over fear. And let me encourage you this week to do the same thing. Choose that faith. Maybe this week that's a decision to actually follow Christ and have that faith that gives us eternal life. Maybe you're already a believer, and it's the faith to take the next step and do the thing where you get to see God do significant, eternal things through your relationship with Him. Whichever of those it is, let me encourage you, you won't regret it, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday.